All right, you're looking at the DPP-F700 from Sony. And as you can tell by the screens behind me, this is not your average product. It is both a printer and a photo frame. How interesting is that? But it actually makes a really good combination, and I'll tell you why. Let's say that you're at a family gathering, it just ended, or let's say you're at a nightclub, you own a nightclub perhaps, you have people going around, staff photographers taking pictures. They load it on here, you have a few of these lined up as people are leaving, they get to see them, and if they want an image, they can just hit print and get themselves a copy. It's kind of cool. It's an interesting idea. Now, let's take a quick look at it. I'm just going to show you where everything is. First of all, I'll show you the little remote control that it comes with so that you can operate it from the convenience of your couch if you're lazy like me. Now, I'm going to come over here too. Look at this. This is the display on it. It's an 800 by 480 display. It's a WVGA 16 by 10 aspect ratio. This thing will copy JPEGs, TIFFs, and bitmaps. Now it has a gigabyte of internal memory, but if we rotate it over here, you're going to see that not only does it have CF, but it has everything else. So this thing will take MMC, XD, MMC, so this thing will take compact flash, MS, MS Pro Duo, SD, SDHC, MMC, and XD. So all of those are going to fit in there. Plus you have a USB 2.0, so if you want to hook it directly to the camera, then it will take a camera that even has internal memory. So very cool. Now right over here in the front, I'm going to show you, this is where you A, load the printer, and B, get the prints. So basically you're going to open this up. This is your little print caddy. You're going to put your sheets in here, slide it in, and then basically it's going to pump a photo out. It's actually going to come out the back, but then it's going to get sucked back in, and it's going to end up right here on the top of this tray. Now, I kind of have this standard set of photos that I always print to compare printers. These are some images I took over the past few months, and as you can see, very nice quality, very sharp images. You can use glossy paper, Sony paper. You got to make sure that you get a ink cartridge with this. It does not come with an ink cartridge, so make sure that you buy that when you purchase the printer. But you can see these prints look very clear, very sharp, and this is not really even a printer. It's a video frame that has a printer in it as well, so very unique. Now, let's talk a little bit about the orientation. As you can see here, right now, it's kind of hard to see the screen, but it does have a very nice bright screen. It is in calendar mode, so basically, you can go through a bunch of different modes, like clock or calendar. You can do like photo layouts where it'll throw a bunch of images out on the screen. You can even make photo IDs with this, which is another really useful feature for it. But it is variably oriented, so you can actually just have it like this. Right now, it looks like a printer, so if you're standing up, you'd be seeing the screen. But if you want to use it slightly differently, you can do this. You can actually close it and then just have it like this, hanging on a wall. Basically, you can just put it down like this, or included in the box is this little stand. So basically what this is just a piece of metal, very sturdy, very hard. And if you look on the back of this thing, there's a little post right here. And basically what this allows you to do is now it is secure. So it's not going to fall back, and if you so desire, you can also do this. And have it portrait oriented, so that if you want to show portraits, you can show portraits as well. Now, as you noticed, the image automatically flipped, and that's because this has an auto orientation sensor. Not only does it know if the photo came out of the camera or out of the card in portrait landscape mode, but it'll automatically switch. So if you bring a landscape out of the camera that's actually a portrait, it's going to intelligently recognize that and then flip it. And then, of course, if you flip this again, it's going to do the same thing. So very intelligent device here. As far as all of that goes, it's going to really understand what's going on. Another really cool feature is the auto sizing feature. So let's say that you're shooting CF cards on a very nice Canon SLR or a Nikon SLR, and you're pumping out maybe a 12, a 15, or an 18 megapixel image, and you're throwing it in here. That image is hundreds of megabytes. There's no reason that it needs to be that big when your display is only 800 by 480. So basically what it does is it automatically sizes that image to the size of the display so that you're not wasting extra space. Very, very awesome. I really like the fact that they did that. That means you can store up to 2,000 photos alone on the 1 gigabyte of internal memory. So very useful. Also, I kind of want to show you right on the back over here. You do have a couple buttons up here. There you go. Your view mode and your power button. So in case you do not have the remote control, you can use these buttons to turn it on and to do the view mode. And then also you have all the touch controls right over here on the other side. You can barely see them, but you can see them in real life. Basically lets you access the menus, all touch sensitive controls. You can go through all the menus there, set up just about anything you want. Very, very cool little device. And that's basically it. Probably the most advanced photo frame / combo printer I've ever seen. Perhaps even the only one I've ever seen, but it's really cool, and it's actually got a lot of interesting uses. At first I thought it was kind of silly, and then I thought about it and how it could be useful, and it can. I mean, imagine your relatives come over, you have kids, pictures of your kids on your digital photo frame, they like one, hey, just hit print, it prints out a copy. So very, very nice. It's the DPP-F700 from Sony. If you have any questions, email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Sony DPP-F700 7-inch digital photo frame and printer, type in S08-3800 into any major search engine.